Today is the start of National School Choice Week. This is a time for parents to learn about different education options for their children. Joining us live to talk about school choice options in Texas this morning is Shelby Doyle. She's the Vice President of Public Awareness at the National School Choice Awareness Foundation. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, in HISD, the largest school district in the state, they just started their school choice this week, which in HISD means you can apply for a magnet school. You can go to another school within the district that you may not be zoned to. But I want you to tell me what the overall mission of the National School Choice Awareness Foundation is.
So our mission at the foundation is to make sure that parents know about the information you just started telling us, which is what those education options are in their communities. So in a place like Houston and HISD, there's something called open enrollment in traditional public schools. So that's choosing a public school other than the one to which you're assigned. There's public charter schools, public magnet schools, private, online, home, and non-traditional options. For us, we define school choice as choosing any of those because what's important is that parents have the flexibility to choose what's not just a great school in general, but what's the right school for their son or daughter.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't honestly remember growing up having that choice. It was like you either went to private school or you went to the school where you were zoned. And I think it was just the district that I was in. How many schools in school districts in Texas do you know approximately offer school choice where you can go? Is it all of them?
Yeah, so when you think about it with the broad definition of school choice I just gave, pretty much everybody has some level of it. But Texas does have some unique features in terms of how they approach school choice. So every school district in Texas gets to decide how much public school choice they want to offer. HISD does a lot more than other places in the state do. Texas also is a state that is in the minority of the country in that it does not have a private school choice program to help parents offset the cost of choosing a private school, but there's really strong charter, magnet, and online and homeschooling options. So that's kind of a compare and contrast with the whole nation as a whole, but this is changing all the time. We saw 20 states just last year change how much school choice they offered to family in one of those types of schooling environments.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean, I've talked to families, you know, they may have 4 kids and they've got them in 4 different schools because they're like, well, each of them learn differently and this is good for him, but not for her. One of the things that people are always looking for are special education services in Texas. Can you tell us how parents can find some of those special education services, like a good resource for that?
Yeah, so special education is a huge concern. It's something that more and more families are realizing that they really want to be an active part of the process with, which is fantastic. So we have a guide on our website at schoolchoiceweek.com. It's called Ultimate Guide to Special Education and School Choice that'll walk you through how your rights and options change depending on what type of school you choose. There's a lot more to this story than a lot of folks realize. Of course, if you're in a traditional public school, people are pretty familiar with the process there. But even if you choose a private or homeschooling option, there are some situations in which you may still be eligible to apply for services from your district. So go to schoolchoiceweek.com. If you look up special education there, you'll find this guide. And we think that's incredibly important for lots of families to know because oftentimes that's a barrier to opening the door to thinking about other types of schools.
Absolutely. Shelby, thank you so much. We're going to make sure we link to your website on clicktohouston.com to make it easy for parents. Have a great day. Thanks for talking with us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.